Hello, internet friends. I'm Laurel, and let's see what I eat in a day to maintain my weight loss. Like every morning, I start with my protein coffee and I make my protein oatmeal. This morning, I chose to use Javi concentrate as my coffee. I have 1 teaspoon of Javi in my cup. I have 2 pumps of Jordan's Skinny Syrup in the caramel pecan flavor. And the protein portion of my coffee is Ensure Max protein. So I split that with my oats. For my oats, I have 1 pump of Jordan Skinny Syrup in the caramel pecan. I have about 1/3 of the Ensure Max protein, which turned out to be too much. 2 to 3 scoops of oats is what I normally use. Then I add a little bit of salt and cinnamon, stir that up, and refrigerate that until lunch. I don't like to refrigerate it overnight because I feel like it gets a little mushy. But 4 hours is the right amount of time because I like my oats to have texture. So my coffee is actually 2 points and my oats are 0. And the reason the oats are 0 is because I've counted the entire protein shake with my coffee. So in total, my breakfast is 2 points. I have really been loving Javi. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now. Granted, one of those weeks I was away, but it traveled really well. It's incredibly convenient. 1 to 2 teaspoons is all I need for my coffee. It's nice and strong. It tastes great. And it comes in a bunch of different flavors. I have original and I have caramel. It's really nice because since it's a syrup, you can just pour it into your Premier Protein or Ensure Max protein and shake it up and just go. You don't have to stir it with anything. Just pour it in, shake, and go. So convenient. It's also nice because you can pour it in there, shake it up, put the lid back on, and toss it in your purse and you're not spilling it anywhere. Highly recommend. If you want to get 20% off of your order, you can use the link in my description. The coupon code is Laurel21203. It's in description, so you can just copy and paste it if you want, or just use the link. If you use my link, it automatically applies the code for you. I really hope you give it a try if you like to make protein coffee. So we just got back from Cancun a couple days ago. I am very proud of myself because even though I wasn't staying on track with food while I was there, I still tracked nearly everything. There were some misses on tracking, especially when you're eating at a buffet. It's kind of hard to track sometimes, but I stayed on track with my activity. So I used their gym, I got my cardio in, I got my lifting in, and it made me feel so much better. It was weird. I was looking forward to going to the gym on vacation while I was on vacation. It's odd. I've never really experienced being excited to do activity. But now we're back, and it's back to normal days, eating on track, going to work, going to exercise over lunch, filming. It's weird. I haven't filmed for 2 weeks and I had no idea what to say at the beginning. It's almost lunchtime and I don't have anything prepped. I was actually planning on making extra dinner tonight as my meal prep for the week, so still sticking to that. So because I'm eating in maintenance, I'm getting 29 points per day and 28 weekly points. So for my 0-point foods, I'm still keeping fruits and vegetables, chicken breast and turkey breast, eggs, and oats. They're still working really well for me. As usual, I have a pretty busy day today. And it's not that it's busy, it's pre-scheduled. I have a lot of things scheduled today, so I don't have a whole lot of wiggle room in anything. I can't really go anywhere at lunch today, so most of my lunch will be eaten right here. And this afternoon, I have meetings scheduled up until probably 3:45, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the gym, which is fine. I wasn't actually planning on getting to the gym today. Normally on Tuesdays is the workout class I like to do, and they're not having one today, so I don't have to worry about that. And then this evening, we're just kind of hanging out around the house, probably trying to finish unpacking. We're mostly unpacked. So I'm going to get back to work. Hope this isn't going to be a boring vlog today. If it is, I'm really sorry this one's going to be boring. So for lunch today, I didn't have anything prepped. Also, we just got back from vacation, so we don't have a whole lot in the fridge. So I did what I could. To start, I am having a giant salad. This is about 100 grams of lettuce, which is 2 cups. On top, for my dressing, I'm using G. Hughes teriyaki. This is 0 points for the amount that I'm using. So this salad will add 2 points to my budget. For my main dish, I'm having country fried chicken and gravy, but not fried. On the bottom is my chicken. I'm using Tyson's air fried chicken breast fillets. The packaging says that it's both chicken breast and rib meat, so this scans as 5 points. Previously, I haven't been adding all 5 points to my budget. I have been counting it as 2 points because I get chicken breast for 0, but today I'm counting it. We're just gonna see if it makes a difference if I count it. So it scans as 5 points. On top, I have a sunny side up egg, and I also made gravy. In this gravy is a 1/2 cup of Morningstar Farms Italian sausage crumbles. I mixed that into McCormick country gravy, which I prepared the way the package told me to. So the egg is 0, the Morningstar Farms sausage is 1 point for a 1/2 cup, and the gravy itself is 1 point. So in total, this dish is 7 points. And then I have my oats. I made my oats this morning and I added a couple things to it. So I added a banana to my oats and I also added almond butter. I added 1 tablespoon of almond butter, which is 15 grams, and I weighed that out on my scale. So I put the almond butter on the scale, I tared it to 0, and then I took my spoon and took it out of the container until it said 15 grams. It was a negative 15 grams, so I removed 15 grams, and then I just put that right in my oats here. I mean, there's still some on my spoon, which, almond butter. So the almond butter is 2 points for 1 tablespoon, banana is 0, and as I mentioned earlier, my oats are 0. So in total, I have a 9-point lunch, and I'm adding 2 points to my budget for my salad.
I thought I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, the love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
So I have about an hour before Matt and Benny get home. So I think I'm going to do an ab workout and also cardio on the treadmill. So first, I need some energy. I'm feeling a little tired and drained. So I'm going to use a pre-workout. I'm new to workouts and workout supplements, but from what I understand, a pre-workout has amino acids and also caffeine and creatine in it, which kind of sounds like an energy drink, which is fine. I usually have one a day and I haven't had one today. So my pre-workout is going to be my energy drink for today. I'm using First Form Project 1 in the strawberry pineapple flavor. This is 0 points. It's 1 scoop of Project 1 to 8 to 10 ounces of water 30 minutes before you work out. So I'll probably feed the pets and work out in about 30 minutes. So now is a good time for that. So after my workout, I'm going to have a protein drink, and my protein drink is First Form Formula 1 in the Magical Charms flavor. Yeah, it tastes like Lucky Charms. 1 scoop of this is 2 points and it has about 20 grams of protein. So essentially my snack today is 2 points.
I thought I saw a light when you passed me by.
So full disclosure, I did not love that one. That one, my shoes are heavy. So the second circuit of those, I couldn't do some of them because I couldn't hold my legs up. So next time I do an at-home ab workout, I'm not wearing shoes. Second, that was a little advanced for me because it was like the instructor expected you to already know how to engage all the core muscles, and I don't. So next time I'm going to do a more beginner-friendly to help learn how to engage those muscles, because I felt like half of that was I wasn't using my abs to do the things. Like one of them, I felt like my legs were doing a lot of the work. And another one, I didn't feel my muscles engage at all. So like, I don't think that was the right choice for me. But I did it and I broke a sweat. And I guess now I'm going to go walk.
I thought I caught your eyes, but love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
So good. So the activity I did today was 20 minutes of abs, which, as I said earlier, I won't be doing that one again because it was a little too advanced for me. And I did about 30 minutes on the treadmill. I was walking at an 8% incline at about 2.7 miles per hour. That got my heart rate into zone 2, which for me is between 113 and 126 beats per minute. And according to the internet, because everything on the internet is true, zone 2 is the ideal spot for fat burning without creating lactic acid in the muscles. That's what I did, and it was a lovely walk. I broke a sweat, and I walked for I walked for about 30 minutes. It was easy. I'm not sore. I feel great. So I consider that to be really good activity for the day for me.
Mine.
Benny thinks he's hilarious. Tonight for dinner, I'm trying a new recipe. It's a cheesy beef and rice made in the Instant Pot. I will link the original recipe in the description below, but I am adjusting it a little bit. So the original recipe calls for 2 cups of rice. I'm only using 1 cup of rice because we don't need that much rice. And also it calls for a can of corn. We don't have a can of corn. Instead of corn, I have 2 cups of cauliflower rice. So we'll use that. I'm also adjusting the liquids a little bit because I'm not using 2 cups of rice. In the Instant Pot on saute, we're gonna cook up the ground beef. I have the Instant Pot set to saute, and I'm gonna get the ground beef in here to start cooking. The recipe specifically says to cook it until almost all of the pink is gone. It also doesn't say to drain it, and it originally called for butter. So I'm still gonna drain this, but I'm not gonna rinse it. Now that it's drained, and Finn is patiently waiting for it to cool off, the recipe now calls for chicken broth and milk. I've cut some of that in half because I'm using half of the rice. So I'm adding 1 cup of chicken broth and 1.5 cups of almond milk. And next we're adding the seasonings. So I can't find my onion powder. I can only find my onion salt. So I'm going to omit salt from the recipe because I don't want it to be too salty. So I'm adding 2 teaspoons of onion salt. Use onion powder if you have it. I'm also using 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon of pepper.
Mommy,
Yes, Benny?
please. Sissy's going to school.
No, Sissy's going to dinner. Give this a really good stir to get all of those seasonings in there.
Mommy.
Next, we're adding the rice. And you need to push the rice down under the liquid but not stir it. Now we're adding the cauliflower rice. I have 2 cups of cooked cauliflower rice. Just kind of even that out along the top here. And next is a can of condensed tomato soup. The weird part of this is it says to add the tomato soup and do not stir. That's weird, so that's what we're gonna do. I think I need a spoon. All right, now we place the lid on top, set it to ceiling, and we're going to set it to pressure cook for 7 minutes. After it's done cooking, we will quick release, and then we add cheese. Nice treat for Finn. Don't worry, I added a couple ice cubes there to cool it off. This looks really good. And I am so glad I didn't use 2 cups of rice. That would be so much rice. So get this stirred up and then I will add the cheese. I'm gonna weigh my cheese out. I need 1 cup, which is 116 grams. This serves 6, and with my 0-point foods, this is 9 points. So I actually have 9 points left, and it's 8 o'clock, so it's getting to be too late to eat something, and I have challenged myself to hit a protein goal. So for my dessert tonight, I am having 2 protein bars. It feels a little extra to me, to be honest, but I don't want to undereat. I'm supposed to be eating in maintenance, so let's hit my points. My first protein bar is a Bear Bells cookies and cream bar. This is 4 points. And my second protein bar is a Quest chocolate chip cookie dough bar, also 4 points. So I'm gonna have my snacks, and then once I finish, I will check back in. So it may have been a little too big of a snack for myself, but I went through and tallied up all the protein I got today, and I'm within the range that I was trying to get to, and I have 1 point left. So let's recap my day. I had a 2-point breakfast, a 9-point lunch, but then I also added 2 points to my budget, a 9-point dinner, and a total of 10 points worth of snacks. So I've eaten a total of 30 points today, and I have 1 point to carry over tomorrow. Just ignore that negative 52. I did just get back from Cancun. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate every single person that watches my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!